Nice when we kind of came here to the first day, and Liz, when she's happy, she wants to scream, but she bounces. And I gotta say that, Colin, thank you to you. You know, she's the happiest I've ever seen her. When Colin first met us, I think it was at his baseball game. You know, first time he's gonna meet your parents, plus your parents were there, plus your aunts, your uncles, your grandma, your grandpa. And you were trying to play a baseball game. Anyways, I want to say how proud Lori and I are of the way you've become and the way you've grown together. And we wish and want everything for you in the future, and to also extend another welcome to our family and your family. Thank you.
Simply put, Colin was the best friend I could ever have dreamt of or prayed for. He still is. As much as things change, they also stay the same. Now Colin is still rough and tumble, navigating the waters of sales in an ever-changing sector of technology and construction, work that's not for the faint of heart or easily dejected and deterred. And I am, well, still sensitive. I'm a shrink. And still, Colin remains a counterbalance, a steady presence, an unwavering support, and an encourager to me and to many. Those of you who know Colin have experienced this, I'm sure, and know what I mean. For the past several years, Colin's number one, his partner, and the most important person in his life has been Liz. As I got to know Liz more and more in the last few years, it became clear to me early on that she was Colin's person. She could hang with us, she could keep up with Colin, she loved Colin. And as the relationship grew, I saw Colin grow from afar. See, I was in another state for a couple years, but staying in touch, I could tell that my best friend continued to grow, continued to be challenged, and to become an even better version of himself. On the other end of that equation was Liz. I grew to know Liz as an encourager, ambitious, caring, independent, and so funny, especially when she would poke fun at Colin. I was never able to get away with poking fun at Colin because he'd put a series of wrestling moves on me and pin me on the floor or make me tap out. Liz, he didn't do that to, so she could get away with it and keep him honest. I've witnessed Colin and Liz grow together, challenge one another, learn from one another, and build such a strong, long-lasting relationship. Colin's not just the counterbalance to Liz, but Liz is the counterbalance to Colin too. Through the highs and lows of life, Colin remains steady and even-keeled. For the details and logistics of everyday life, Liz executes. For the dreaming of what is to come and the enjoyment of the present moment, Liz and Colin both dream big, yet remain dedicated to who they are and what they are cultivating in the present moment. I'm wholeheartedly convinced that Colin and Liz are meant to be together. They remain dedicated to one another through thick and thin. They love each other, they cheer for each other, and genuinely admire each other. I know that they'll be an example for me and many others in their marriage, just like they've been a blueprint and example in their dating and engagement the last several years. It's been one of the greatest honors of my life to stand next to this man and with this couple, not only this week, but for the last 6 years and hopefully for many decades to come. I love you both.
Which is why I know, Colin, you're the luckiest man to live. Because I know how amazing it is to be loved by Liz. And I know how much she loves you. I first heard about Colin, this Colin kid, freshman year of college. And she just roll her eyes like, yeah, baseball player, like as if she was even interested. Freshman year. And once the two reconnected senior year, I figured out quickly that these two never dated all 4 years because they knew, as it was, that once they crossed that friendship line, they would never turn back. Colin, you listen like you're trying to memorize someone's words. You notice everything, which has actually gotten us in trouble a few times. Thank you for how tender you are with Liz, for how you love who she loves, and for being the best brother I could have ever dreamed of. Liz, your smile, passion, laughter is hard to ignore, and although I've always basked in it as your fortunate sister, this light has never shined quite as bright since you met Colin. Colin, you're a steadfast, God-fearing, and incredible listener and protector. You are committed and dedicated to your work, baseball, playing cards, really anything with any remote amount of competition. You are everything I've dreamed of and prayed for the man to carry my sister's heart. Don't forget to carry crackers or almonds. That's your job now, because we all know what happens when Liz gets angry. Never lose your energy to wake her up gently in the morning, and never underestimate what picking up her favorite cup of coffee does for her heart. And although, Liz, you know I will always be here for you, whatever you need, anytime, I want to raise a glass to my new role, not a protector, just a sister. Cheers to not having to worry about Liz anymore, to knowing she has a husband and a partner in you, Colin. I trust you with her heart, and I can't wait for all the happy years to come. Cheers to Liz and Colin. Cheers, Cheers guys.
You've opened your hearts to one another, declared your love and friendship, and have united yourself with the exchanging of rings. Therefore, with the blessing of God, it is my pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife. Colin, you may kiss your bride.